Yo, what is up guys? This is Kyblackflame and welcome back to Granblue Fantasy. So anyway, this video, was kind of out of the blue, because after looking at some comments in the weekly report grid. Alright, so big shout outs to Apriliuz for pretty much providing a big chunk of feedback that was incredibly helpful. So it kind of actually gave me a few new goals for me to strive for, so yeah, thank you, dude. And also, big shout outs to Toka, or Ty the Guy, for giving me that little tip for the water party lineup. So anyway, Apriliuz just gave out a good point, where basically, like, Apriliuz said, I would love to help you, but like, I can only help you with what I just saw. If I knew what you had, then yeah, I would provide better feedback. And I like, dude has a point. Like, that was on me. I should have just provided with that. So yeah, this is that video. This is basically my first inventory tour, where basically I'll be showing off all the characters, all the weapons, all the summons that I have, so that when I'm doing these weekly reports, people could provide better feedback. So anyway, just for references, I will be putting the imager albums in the description. So like, you just want a quick glance of the inventory, you can just click on the album links and there you go. So anyway, let's start with Fire. Now my first mention is UL. Now why I mention her? Because actually UL was the first SSR that I've gotten in the game. Because believe it or not, I started playing Granblue sometime after the Monkey Girl controversy. The video was by the Bilinguist explaining the whole situation. So anyway, after watching those two videos, I was like, yeah, I think I'll give the game a shot, because I was like a big fan of Brave Frontier and I was kind of getting bored of the Japanese server, so I wanted something else to play. So I got curious. I started playing before the English patch hit, and I didn't mind because I was used to playing raw Japanese games in raw. Like, I play PSO2. I play PSO2 among other Japanese MMOs, like without any English translations. But anyway, after 20-something rerolls later, UL was the first SSR gun. And honestly, I've used her quite a lot during the early stage of the storyline, until I got Basaraga and other dark characters, and then yeah, UL kind of disappear from the main lineup, until much later, where I actually decided to start building up basic grids for each team. So yeah, obviously, yeah, she's there. She's been there since the beginning. Like, she's always welcome. Now, as to what's my usual lineup, but usually is, back then it was just UL, Percy, and Magisa, because really, all of these, they weren't actually there. Like, I had this guy and I had these two, but I never really gotten to use them until like much later on, early 2018 to like pretty much 2019. That's when I started getting fire characters, but back then it was only just those 5, and that's it. Like, there wasn't much else for me. Alright, so now we're moving on to water. Now water, honestly, when I started posting videos on YouTube, after people started seeing me getting a lot of water rolls, people were saying like, dude, you should just make water, because like, you have enough cores to start a water team. But I was like, no, I'm dark for life. Dark is everything. Screw your other elements. Yeah, that was during the time when playing off element was a thing, because you could just like if your grid was godly enough, you could have just steamrolled every single content. That is until Cygames decided, like, you know what, we should just put the penalty in. They just added the off element penalty in. Yeah, that's what forced me to start forming other teams of other elements. So anyway, my first SSR, that would be Yoda. Like, he's carried me through most of the early storyline until pretty much after, I think it was chapter 50 or 40, I don't know which. But basically, I got to a point where, yeah, the 1 mil damage just wasn't enough to kill bosses. I'm like, yeah, I need to level up and get my shit together. But anyway, now, Cat here. Grand Cat was actually the first Grand character I've ever rolled. And she was in the front line for quite some time until I actually started getting others, like I started getting Alter, Lancelot, and then Summer and Armaya would be there in the front lines. But then much later on, once I got Grea, and actually, yo, she honestly, dude, like, hold on, like Silva, actually, like putting Silva in the front was actually one of, like, Silva's incredible. Holy shit. Charlotta, like, I've been wanting to use her, but like I felt like I didn't need that much protection, although I probably should have. But anyway, Drang, I have him just in case. Although I probably don't know how to use them very well. Well, same with this one right here, but like, I have these two just in case, if I need to swap out to another team. Alright, now on to the next element. Now we're up to Earth. Alright, now, Dirt. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, Dirt wasn't very kind to me, to be quite honest. Like, I honestly didn't have much Dirt until once I got, like, this bottom row. Like, back then, it was just SRs, and the only two SSRs were these two right here. Until later I got Alexio, Yugu-chan, and this one as well. Although I feel I could use Eugene's and use this. But, I don't know, I haven't given much thought of how to, if they should be added to the team, or I should just leave the team as it is. But you guys tell me. But anyway, I would say Alexio was probably the luckiest role I've gotten. Because seriously, ever since I got her, my earthing just gotten a lot better. Like yeah, I can see why people like her so much. And this one, yeah, what was her name? It was Melisabel or Oh, it was Halicina. Oh, damn. I always keep confusing Halicina with Melisabel. I don't know why. It's because I keep having that name stuck in my head. But anyway, Halicina has been pretty good. Like, she's been my main DPS for Dirt for some time. Alright, now, Mr. Karate Boy over here, like, I'm pretty sure he's more of an enmity, but I don't know how to use him properly. Probably because, I don't know, I guess it's just me being a noob, I guess. Not knowing what I have. And watch as every single element player gets triggered and dislikes this video because, oh my god, he's misusing a lot of shit. Like, dude, just calm yourself, mate. Like, Jesus, chill. Like, every time I say something about a certain element, they get triggered. Everyone gets riled up. Like, dude, chill. It's just an opinion. It's a game. Let people play how they want to play. Anyway. Now, on to win memes. Now, win memes. What can I say about win memes? Win memes have been... Actually, this was actually the lineup for win. And honestly, I've been happy with that. But I think it could be better. But I also think it's because I haven't gotten much win rolls. Because, like, there's some characters, like, I haven't even heard of. Like, this one was... I heard this one, but, like... but I don't know about the rest of these. Although I think people say that Levi is pretty good, but I haven't really given him a chance. Although, I don't know what people say about Urius. Although, I do know people love this. I know people love Kokoro. Like, I know people love her for some reason. I know she's cute. Like, she's cute, I know. But anyway, I've used to have Korwa. Korwa was usually at the front lines until I decided to swap her out for Summer Zoe. And I think it's become a better change. But usually, Korwa did okay for win. I don't know, I guess like putting Summer Zoe for more burst damage was probably a better choice. But anyway, now moving on to Moving on to Light Lord. And yep. For some reason, Light has been very kind to me. And I would say, like, when I got Lucy, I actually started playing Light once I got Lucio. Like, once I got Lucio, Amira, and Fairy, and Julia, then yeah, that was pretty much how I started playing. And then I just started messing around with some of the elements. Oh yeah, and also... oh my god. What was it? Summer de la Field. She was actually part of the main star lineup of Light. Because she was actually the first summer character I've gotten. Although people say, Kai, don't use her, swap her out. I know, but well, she was there for some time until I've gotten better Light characters. Although, Robomi seems pretty good. Obviously, Kumbira, she's staying. Kumbira... Actually, yeah, they were told me that Sandalphone is actually pretty good, so I added him to the party just in case. No, wait, I haven't. I just haven't leveled him up yet. Like, I was just... No, wait. He hasn't been leveled up. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Oh, yeah, it's because I didn't... Oh, yeah, it was probably because I was waiting for the shop drop rate to go off so I can just use the EXP and grand success up. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I was... Sandalphone was supposed to have been level 80 by now. But anyway, moving on. And now that should be it for Light. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about some characters that I've used for a while and stuff, because actually this is more about showing off what I have so that people can provide better feedback. Alright, so here comes my Dark collection, and yeah, people are saying, Kai, I expected you to have more than 3 pages. I know, dude. But honestly, even though I love Dark to death, like, Dark, like, in terms of getting drops for starting a Dark grid and getting Dark characters, Dark has been probably the hardest thing for me to get together. Like, holy crap, I went through a lot of rows and a lot of freaking salty drops just to get a basic Dark grid and a Dark team together. Like, it took a lot. And the funny thing is, Dark was the element I wanted to start off with. And then later on, people say, like, dude, don't start Dark right off the bat. Dark is like something you do like when you're at endgame. Like, if you want to start with one of the other base elements. But because if you start with Dark, you're gonna have a bad time. And yeah, that was the truth. I was having a bad time through the first 2 years I started playing this game. But hey, at least we gone somewhere. So anyway, let's start off with Bazaraga. Bazaraga was actually the first character I ticketed. Once the surprise, yeah, I ticketed Bazaraga with the starter kit. Then I ticketed Vanya with... No, I ticketed Vira. She was like the second character I ticketed. And then the third ticket was for Bambi. And with those 3, I pretty much started playing Dark all around. Oh yeah, I use Forte. I also use Forte a lot. I used to have Forte in the back. Because whenever one of these characters would die, I would use Forte during strike time. And yeah, using her nuke with the double spear buff, yeah, that would usually do a lot of damage. And yes, you're seeing that little 1-star on Dark Saru. Like, when I was messing around with Dark characters, I gave Saru a try, and then this was back then when Dark Saru had that little nasty effect that he could remove debuffs from the boss completely party-wide, and yeah, people would hate you if you did that. And like, once I saw that, like, yep, you're not coming out ever again. Like, I'm not using you ever again. Like, that, you were a mistake. Like, I know people give him a lot of hate, but goddamn, dude, why? Like, Dark Shadow, he's never gonna see the light of day. Alright, Now basically, now you know how hyped I was for Azazel. Hey, you guys know how hyped I was for Olivia, Zeta, Dark John. Like, you know, you guys know, like, every time I get a dark character, I get super hyped. Cause I actually love playing dark. I really do. Alright, so that should be it for characters, I believe. Yep, it is. Now, let's just move on to weapons. Although, I should probably just stop the video here. Because you guys can just look through the inventory. But now I'll just keep going. But anyway, dark inventory, as you see, we have a lot of Celestia axes. We have some gacha weapons. We have some event weapons. Although, these are the only 2 Abyss drops that I ever gotten. And that was by sheer miracle, and I have the 6 basic claws. Although I never gotten any more claws after this. Like, I'm still working on it. I have the Viren bar, which I should have maxed out the Viren bar because the drop rate that it provides is actually pretty good. And of course I have the 2 Xenozords, which I was thinking of running double Xenoblade, but I don't know, for some reason I just haven't thought about it. Alright, now we still have to fire. Now fire, so also we have gacha weapons, event weapons, we have Xeno weapon, we have Skull Bag, which I didn't bother to level up because I wanted to run double Xenos, but I got lazy. And of course we have Colossus Canes. So far I only gotten 5. I haven't gotten a 6th one. It's just that it hasn't dropped for me yet. Now for water we have gacha weapons, and you know, we have the Leviathan daggers. And of course we got 2 Dragon Balls. And of course we have the Cat Grand Weapon, which is very important for Varuna grids. Like, it's super important. Alright, actually where the hell did I... Oh yeah, it's right there. Oh yeah, cat is right there. Alright. Moving on. Alright, now off to Earth. And Earth, as before, we have Yugu swords up the nose. We got some basic something to kickstart a Titan grid, sort of, kind of, like some off options. Like, it could be used until I get like a better Titan grid ready. And of course we have Eugen's gun, and of course Alexiel blade. But it is what it is. Now, wind memes. Wind memes, you're gonna be seeing a lot of guns. Now, wind memes, I've been getting a lot of wind dupes, honestly. Especially the freaking Melissa Bell axe. Like, holy crap. And of course there's been a lot of Arcana stuff. Like, really a whole bunch. And of course I have the Shadowverse bow. Although I should have gone double Xeno weapons, which should have been a much better choice. But, what ifs. Now, light is mostly Guild Wars stuff. Along with a whole bunch of Zeus weapons, actually. Well, a bunch of Zeus gacha weapons. Although, there's a whole bunch of fodders here. A whole bunch of fodders and some weapons that I didn't bother because I wanted to invest on Xenoblade anyway. And of course I got these 2 Dominion Harps because of what makes the Skyblue rerun. And I also have this Koro Fist for later investment for Zeus Grid. Alright, so that should be it for weapons. Now we're gonna move on to summons. And this video is taking long, which it shouldn't have been more than 20 minutes, but for some reason it ended up being. But anyway, anyway, you guys can just look at the links if this video is way too long for you. Like, there's some image code links and you can just breeze through them. But anyway, now fire summons, yeah, I would say my best roll would have been Shiva, because once I've gone the Shiva summon, yeah, I started doing a bit more damage because of that raw 120% buff. Although I Although I'm happy to have gotten a few SSR carbuncles. Like, those are pretty good. Now, water actually, yeah, I haven't rolled. In terms of water gachas, yeah, I haven't done much. Like, absolutely next to nothing. Like my best rolls is basically Poseidon and Gabriel. Like, actually, I should just add these two for help summons. Like, I'm pretty sure Peeps in the Granblue verse will get much better use out of these. So I just set them as help summons. Yeah, I should do that. And of course, yeah, I've gotten feedback that, yeah, use the event Poseidon. It's actually really good. But yeah, it's actually much more helpful than some of the other event summons that I've had on the team. Like, really, guys, you guys have been awesome with your feedback. Alright, there's Kakaitis, which I was thinking about using him, but then nah. I think I could have messed something else. Now, Dirt, yep, Dirt looks pretty poor. And actually, Medusa was actually the first SSR summon that I pulled. But I never used her ever since then. Like, I only used her like a few times, but then once I started figuring out how the game works, I never used her. So yeah, I have a Shadow Titan because I wanted to start Titan Grip, but I never got around it. I should have gotten Phantom Zeus, but whatever. Oh yeah, Tesla. Yeah, they said that Tesla's a pretty good summon, but I will actually run different races. Well, anyway, moving on. Next up is Win. Win means as, again, it's only a bunch of events. Like, there isn't really much to say. Except, you know, that's the double Grimiers. And of course, the Knights banner. And of course, my favorite, the Beer Cycle. Now, Light on the other hand, Light actually I've gotten a lot. Like, I got a lot of Apollo, I got Hector, I got Grand Order, I got Lucifer, which I should full limit break. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I also got Aphrodite. And then there's MC Kun, which I didn't bother because, I don't know. I wasn't that interested in the event. I just got the tickets and then done with it. Yeah, I know people are gonna be triggered for saying that. Like, that's a collapse summon. How dare you? Yeah, I know. Alright, now, Dark Summons, unfortunately, I've never gotten the Bahamut ever in my entire history of existence. But anyway, this is mostly events like Cerberus. There's, oh, I forgot what her name was. Oh yeah, Melia. Her name was Melia. Like, Melia took a lot of work during when that little town defense event was up. I forgot what the name was. It was basically where you had to defend the city, and the event was really shitty, and it took a lot of server crashes, and yeah, I barely managed to get her. And of course, there's Morganacar. Although I never used anything. Honestly, the one that got used the most was Celeste, but whatever. But anyway, guys, that is it for the inventory tour. Anyways, if you guys found this video too long, then you can just look at the image score links below, and you can just look at the albums and just scroll by and be done with it. Yeah, sorry about that. It kind of took longer than it should. But anyway, guys, tomorrow's gonna be the weekly grid report. Although, honestly, I think it's gonna be a short report because I haven't really gotten much drops in results, to be honest. Like, Dark hasn't been very kind, but I guess Light was better this week. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.